Hey, what's up, folks? Brock here announcing the winner from last week's episode's fan vote. Congratulations goes out to Double Thwip Custom for his Electro. Amazing custom, very crisp paint, great sculpting. And this week we have more of the same. So stay tuned. Let's go. All right, folks, here we go with episode 4. Remember, season 2 only has 12 episodes. And if you are wanting to get in on the action, make sure you hashtag your Instagram photos or videos with the hashtag This Week in Customs if you want to be considered for a showcase. Let's get going with episode 4. Oh my goodness, we got some heavyweights coming right on up. Chimera Concepts Customs with his Calabac the Cruel. It is Mezco style almost. I want to say Mezco style just simply because we have soft goods here mixed along with the other ones. But I think I like this better than Mezco style, player. Yeah, that just it. I love the face, the expression, the attention to details, that sash that he has right there. I love the Collect and Connect figure, but man, you've outdone it. This is an outstanding custom. As is this from Christina Conan. This is, the hair is amazing. She always has great paint apps. That candy red is beautiful. Really, really nice job on this Dark Phoenix. It's a standout custom. And let's take a look at the video. I love videos, guys. If you haven't been featured, take a good video like this. Look how crispy the paints are. Yeah, nice job, Christina. Moving on to the next one, because we do have quite a bit of customs this week. Face Customs. He always does excellent work, and I told you I'm not going to keep on saying the same thing. But the details on the helmet, that face piece, it's just so sharp. The angles are perfect. Look at the sculpting on the skirt. Yeah, beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. What else are we going to see here? We're seeing her hair. And here I think we're just going to see some more of the paint apps. Just good stuff from him every single time. Thank you for submitting your custom to This Week in Custom. DWRX Dave back on Instagram, and he's doing this Beast Titan. This thing is huge too. Let's see, so you can see how big of a figure this is. I think that may be is that a 12-inch Deadpool, or am I getting I think maybe that's 6-inch and that's 3 3/4. Oh, how about you put it right there in the picture? I feel so stupid sometimes. So he's got this guy right here. It's almost 1/4 scale. Wow. It looks like he sculpted that the body. Where is this from? How did he do this? I don't even know. You guys know my depth of knowledge of some of these characters. I have no idea. Some sort of Titan, but man, that is a well sculpted figure. Yeah, Mike Dela Paz, bro. Really nice use of that Molotov. I don't know how some of you customizers are able to pull this off, but that Molotov comes out great. But how can you prevent not touching that figure and dulling? Mike, I would love for you to let us know what is your finishing process. He goes extensively on how he builds his figure. He puts it down. And it's a lot more complex that he puts it down so we can all try to emulate it. But the reality is, this takes years of practice to do. That paint job, that head is just absolutely gorgeous. Love that extra piece, that helmet that he did there. And now we're going to be able to see where he got this from. So you notice he took the head out from that. I forget which figure it was packed with. Maybe it was Professor X. I can't remember who had it. But he removed it and he sculpted that hair, or I guess that's her hair, if you're familiar with this character. And then he went about and he painted it. The face paints are amazing, and that Molotov does look so good. Yeah, it's brilliant. Beautiful custom. Let's move on to the next one. And this is Legends Collector. I'm not sure if I've ever featured any of his stuff before. I don't believe I have. But if you've been reading The Immortal Hulk, you'll recognize this character, and this is nice. Man, it looks like she just popped out of the page of the comics, and there you can see her for scale. And it looks like he's got a demonic poo creation. I love, by the way, demonic poo creations, bro. That Hulk head is amazing. And if you guys didn't catch last episode or the episode before, I can't remember, where I showed his newest one. Oh, but that harpy is so nice that I'm trying to see if I can figure out the parts. And it's going to be hard for me to do because that Kit Bash is so nice. It's so good. There you can see her height. It compares with the new Marvel Legends She-Hulk. And yeah, great job on that custom action figure. Moving on to Rickster Mixter Customs with Gorgon the Inhuman. Great use. I don't know where you got those legs. You probably sculpted a little bit, but it definitely shows the character well. Looks like you got some Hercules stuff on there. Digging it. Magma DWRX, Dave, this is the second one. I think it's Magma, right? Yeah, it is Magma. Love how he blended that orange and yellows all over her body and makes her look like, well, she's Magma, players. Magma. Really nice work from Dave as usual. And moving on, you saw this customizer do his epic face last week. And this week he goes, well, you got to keep Mama Bear happy. So this is his wife. There was the custom he did. And this, as you can see, I think he got pretty close. I dig it. Good job homaging your wife. It's a smart man. Smart man keeping the wife happy. All right, it's vintage. I saw this Superman. He's upgraded this, the latest McFarlane release with a Reeves head. And he did a repaint. He put in a new cape, I believe. And it really looks way better than the original figure. Great job on that custom. Star Marvel 76. This is going to be literally his first custom ever, and I think he did a great job on putting that together. You can tell he's done some joint prep, and he's done his homework. He even added soft goods, man. Did some sculpting for your first custom. So he took this figure apart, and you're going to see it in the next photos. He did soft goods and that's not beginner level stuff. And this is what you got to do to prep your figure. Take it down. I guess he could have taken it apart even more, but hey, he took it down. I think that's probably where I would have stopped too, because those feet would have been a pain too. But I guess he didn't really need it because anyways, let's not discuss that. But there you can see his works in progress, and your painting will get better. Everything will get better. Just keep it up. This is a great showing for a first custom. And guess what? He did some ACBA players. As a matter of fact, now I think, bro, did we not talk about this season 1? I feel like we've seen this in season 1. I know those traps from somewhere before. James Roseborough repainting this. It's not a Sasquatch. What is this? A Wendigo. And I like the blood effects on him. I think he did something different to the eyes. I think he did pretty good with that blood spatter. And Doro Monstaccato here. Is this a Street Fighter figure? Yeah, it is a Street Fighter figure. It's not from the Street Fighter I ever played. I played Street Fighter 2. I'm old school. And that's a good looking. I like the heels on her. I think he's using Medusa's hair plus some sculpting. And nice looking Street Fighter. You can tell it's a Street Fighter just by the stylized version of it. Dead Hood Customs does another Wolverine right here. And I don't know where he was masked like that in the comics. It's definitely stylized. The head is stylized, so I don't know. You guys put it down in the comments below. You'll know. Or maybe Dead Hood can help us out. He looks like he's got some mongoloid head. That it's very interesting looking. I dig it. I like the style of this guy. All right, Wenzilla, let me see if there's going to be music. He usually has music. Oh, good, I turned it off. This is his Mesco-style Star-Lord, and I think this is one of your better customs, man. Seriously. Really, really nice look for this Star-Lord. Man, that's excellent. Really well done, dude. And Gonard Custom here with Baby Yoda in a mech suit. I think that's a pop that he's using. I've seen some other people use that. I think it's a pop. Is it a pop? I don't know. I don't really collect pops, but maybe that's not a pop. I take it back. I'll be corrected in the comments, I'm sure, but it's pretty interesting concept. I dig it. I like it. And I showcased it. Brimstone's Ghost with a soft goods Doom. He added soft goods to his Doom. I like the fur collar. And he says that there was no stitching. I think that's what you said on here, right? Somewhere I think maybe it was another one of his photographs, but you can see it right there. So he's saying he didn't stitch it up, so that means he glued it down and added the wire. So if you don't know how to do soft goods, take a look at his page. He may have shown you how to go about doing that. Tosh Customs now with this Mezco Moon Knight. Dude, nice job. I mean, not really a huge fan of Mezco. You guys know that. Some Mezcos I like, but I do like when you customize Mezco style figures. And right here, I think he did a good job on that suit. I don't know, did Mezco release a Moon Knight? They may have. That may have been the figure right there, just repainted. All right, figure finesser with what's this guy? Afro Samurai right here. I love this. Is good, man. I dig it. I love the chancletas on his feet, the chanclas, and I guess that's another character. I don't know who she is, but that's definitely. I've seen that head floating around. People doing this guy's this custom in particular, but I definitely like the soft goods on this dude, and he's got some character. I don't know where Afro Samurai's from, but I like that custom. Sandcrawler Customs putting out Star Wars, and he does take commissions. You should check out his page. He does a really good job. He's got a couple of these droids. I like what he says. Our Jawa engineers just wrapped up work on these 2 custom droids, and yeah, I dig it. You're a Star Wars fan, you're gonna appreciate the stuff that he does on his page. Shelf Gravy with a Mythic Legions custom action figure right here. What is this thing? An orc of some sort? What is it? I can't find it really quick. My eyes are not catching what the heck this thing is, but it looks cool. I'm sure he's mixed parts together. I think that's what's really cool about the Mythic Legions line, that you can mix and match parts. And there, I guess he's done some, he dyed the figure. That's what he did. Just so you know, if you're going to dye your figure, a lot of the times, if you're going to use RIT dye, you want to use the synthetic one, not the general one, because I found that that's the one that works best on plastics. Moving on to Boy Toys 528, doing this Netflix first appearance Daredevil. I like it. I haven't seen one of these customs in a bit, so I want to showcase that. And then Grim Mankey Customs right here with the Bo-Katan crease. If you haven't seen Clone Wars or Rebels, I highly recommend it. I like this character. I think she was in Clone Wars, right? And who doesn't like Mandalorians? I think she ends up wielding, if I'm not, what's the name of that Star Saber? The Dark, I think it's called the Dark Star Saber. And a Star Saber, that's a Transformer. You guys know what I'm talking about if you're a Star Wars fan. Bo-Katan crease custom right there. Moving on to Hottest Fuss Customs. I think this is a whip, so we're not going to talk about it too much until he's done, but it's already looking pretty awesome. I think that head is that DC. Oh, I like, dude, I love the look of this. Look at that. The proportions are just so whack on that, but they look so good. I think that head is from that DC movie, Collect and Connect. I forget what the heck those things were. They didn't like Aquaman. All right, moving on to the next custom, Jeb Stanton 93. This is an old school custom, and meaning that it's a throwback to a movie that Marlon Brando was in. I never seen this movie. I'm gonna have to check that out. Marlon Brando, he's mostly known from I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Marlon Brando, but that face does work for Marlon Brando, young Marlon Brando. No, not the big oldie, but good work on that. Go check that out. Uncanny Customs. I haven't seen one of these in a bit. These were popular about a year ago. A lot of people were making this Deadpool 2 Juggernaut. He's using the oh my goodness, Build the Figure. Thank you, Build the Figure. And he's added his soft goods. I think that he's weathered that suit. That's a grimy Juggernaut right there. And Wow, beautiful, beautiful photograph from Weapon X Customs. We've seen this custom before, but if you're interested in getting that suit done, I think he takes commissions on those suits. You can contact him and flood his, flood his DMs. It'll be funny if he's not doing these anymore. But anyways, I love that look, and who doesn't want a God Doom? I think eventually Hasbro will probably make one, but if you want one in your shelf right now, hit him up. All right, Snaker 88. There's just something we've seen that Punisher War Machine in the back using that Marvel Select Hulkbuster, and every time I see them, they're just so impressive. I need to make one. I just don't have time to make one right now for myself. But yeah, that Punisher also looks good with the soft goods. Yeah, it's just there's just something I love. I love it. I love it. And this Punisher looks like he's already been in some more. There you can see some up close shots from Snaker 88's custom. And speaking of Punisher, this is so cool. A Mythic Legions crossover with Punisher right here. And Mescopolis is showcasing Marcus Chang 1986. He does have a page on Instagram. Go check him out. And this is a beautiful custom. Really well done. Everything about that, the paints, the parts look great. Oh, another double thwip. He was the winner of last week with his Electro, and he repainted the Superman, and it was a great shot. Wanted to showcase that beautiful piece. Online Estate Sales USA. I guess he must have an estate sales business, but he did a repaint of the thing, and it looks good. And going to custom, coming in with a Motu custom right here. He was featured with that Baby Yoda earlier on and in the episode, but He-Man is a fan favorite, so I wanted to showcase that. God of War custom with a G.I. Joe right here, dial tone, and that face is perfect for dial tone, man. Really nailed the look. I think that's a Star... Is that Star-Lord body? No. I'm forgetting. It's a Marvel Legend body, obviously. I just can't... You guys will put it down. I know the character, but I can't think of what it is. All right. Paquino Toys did a little customizing right here with the Gambit hair. This hair looks way better than Hasbro's Gambit hair was kind of weird looking. I like the soft goods jacket on him. If you're looking to make a Gambit, that coat right there is pretty easy. You can find that Toy Biz figure on the cheap right now. You can probably get it for like 12, 14 bucks shipped, and you can get that jacket. Saves you money. And it looks good. Dead Hood Customs with another one right here. This is going to be Etrigan the Demon. Really, really nice job. I haven't seen too many of these made. I like the parts that he used. And that is big. That's a big, big figure. And well done. Nikki Nicole with her Mythic Legion Customs. And she was selling stuff recently. And they sold super quick. And this is a custom that she did. I don't even know. What are we calling this guy? What are we calling this guy? I don't know. Mythic Legions, I don't know, Dead Skeleton Man. It looks awesome. There you go. There's another head for him. And great. Thank you for tagging This Week in Customs on your photographs. Arrow Custom figures with Raiden. And McFarlane put some of these out. And I don't know what the reviews are. I'm not a huge Mortal Kombat fan. But that design right there looks really, really nice. Raiden's a cool looking character, and it looks like he's using part. Is this finished? It's probably finished because it does match, the blues match, but that looks like it's not Scorpion. What's the other guy, the frosty guy? Submarine. Sub-Zero. There you go. Sub-Zero. I think he's using parts from Sub-Zero character. At least that's what it looks like to me. Not familiar. Marvel Legends ladies doing Bishop Daughter's Shard, and I think she does look like the character. There you can have some comic book panels for reference, and she does look like the character. Very Marvel Legends style, customized right here. There's people that like to collect figures that look premium, and then there's people that like Joey. I use him as an example because of his collection. He wants figures to look like they were factory made. This looks like a factory made Marvel Legend figure. Left Hook Customs. He's working on the Soul Breaker Angrier, and it looks like he's got some potential in this custom right there. I do remember seeing this from the comic books, and we'll keep an eyeball on that work in progress. Michael Wrights does this Spider-Man 2099, and he's using the new buck provided in Superior Octopus. Nice job in painting the lines. Looks like the Spider-Man 2099, and now you have the articulation that you wanted. Pretty neat. Good custom. All right, I think that is the end of the main body show. Let's stay tuned for the top 5. All right, starting the top 5, Chimera Concepts Customs Calabac. Number 2 is going to be Christina Conan's Dark Phoenix. Number 3 is going to be DWRX Dave's Beast Titan. Then we're moving on to Mike Della Pa's Phoenix Force creation, Lilandra. And the final one for your consideration is going to be Legends Collector Red Harpy. All right, folks, thanks for sticking around. Thank you for supporting the show. Remember to share this with at least one nerd friend. And if you were featured, please let your people know. And if you're in the top 5, come on, man. Get people to vote for your custom players. All right. Brock is out.